This is the Lancer Locker Show on KYNT. Now, let's talk some Mount Marty University athletics with the coaches, as well as your host and the voice of Mount Marty University athletics, Tel Tanner.
Got a couple of Mount Marty University athletes coming into the booth today. As usual, we're going to talk all about Mount Marty University athletics here for the next couple of minutes, half hour or so, half hour to 45 here on KYNT. This is 102.1 FM, AM 1450. KYNT local radio, KYNT-TV, YouTube and Facebook streaming platforms as well. Streaming live, bringing you these two. I spoke with a couple of basketball athletes today, a couple of Mount Marty sophomore Yankton natives for the basketball teams. That is Claire Tereshinski and Landon Potts. Those two were in the booth a little earlier today. We spoke with both of them about their decisions to go to Mount Marty and the seasons to this point. Mount Marty basketball on the Lancer Locker. So, once again, it was Claire Tereshinski and Landon Potts who were in the booth today. We'll talk with Claire first, Landon second, as that was the order we interviewed him in earlier today. For now, let's get to the week in review of what we saw around Lancer Athletics. We'll get to the basketball teams in just a moment. First, let's start off with track and field. So the track and field teams had another home meet over the weekend, 2 weekends in a row where they had home meets at the Ruth Donahue First Dakota Fieldhouse, and the Lancers claimed 6 event titles over the weekend in this one. It was the indoor track and field event. The Lancer women claimed top 2 spots in the pole vault. Paige Clausen and Maya Zoner finished 1 and 2 in that one. Zelly Sorensen took the win in the 200, ran it in 25.64 seconds. The Lancer men were led by distance runners Logan Ferrari in the 5,000 and Joseph Cross in the mile, who placed first in both their events. Samuel Favreto and Bastian Furstos finished first and second in the 200 as well, while Osio Cantu won the 600-meter hurdles. Next up for the Mount Marty University track and field team is the Polar Dog Invitational in Seward, Nebraska. That'll be, once again, hosted by Concordia down in Seward, Nebraska. The Polar Dog Invitational, January 23rd for indoor track and field. Let's go back to basketball now. For the women's team, they are now 6-7 in conference, 11-8 overall. They are coming off a loss on Saturday to Briar Cliff, 64-52. That was a closer game than the final score indicates. Lancers had them down to just a couple in the final moments. Briar Cliff pulled away in the final 2 minutes to make it a 64-52 loss for the Lancers. On the men's side of things, Mount Marty did get the win over Briar Cliff, 74-66, and the season sweep over Briar Cliff. They now own the tiebreaker as well. For the men's team, they're actually tied for second in the conference right now in overall record. They are 7-5, as is Northwestern and Concordia, who are both 7-5 on the year. Dakota Wesleyan, Dort, Midland, and Briar Cliff are all one game back at 6-6, and then Doane is 5-7. There is a 2-game difference between second and ninth place on the men's side of the GPAC. It is so close right now. As we're hitting January, mid-January, basketball really gets exciting from this point on. There's about a month left in the season. On the women's side of things, Mount Marty currently in that 7th spot, well actually 6th spot. They are tied with Morningside, and they own the tiebreaker over Morningside as they swept them this year. Both are 6-7, so Mount Marty in that 6th spot pretty comfortably for the moment. We'll talk all about the basketball team's upcoming trip with Doane after a couple of minutes. First, now, let's go ahead and take a break. We're going to come back and speak with 2 basketball athletes from Mount Marty. As we mentioned, Claire Tereshinski in the booth when we return, spoke with her earlier today, and then Landon Potts, a couple of sophomore Yankton natives for the basketball teams, talking about why they wanted to go to Mount Marty and their experiences here. You're listening to 102.1 FM, AM 1450. This is the Lancer Locker on KYNT.
A big thank you from Mount Marty University to one of Yankton's greatest employers and friend of the community, Aztec. They're very proud to support the Mount Marty Lancers. The vision at Aztec is to build industry-changing solutions that create life-changing opportunities. And you can build a career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Best wishes, Mount Marty, from your friends at Aztec.
From the first wails of surprise to first day of school questions, playground adventures, learning to drive stress, and graduation cheers, they'll always be your little sunshine. At Avera Children's, we get kids, teens, and parents too. We'll step you through first checkups, milestones, sickness, and specialized care when your child needs it. And treat them like our own every step of the way. Learn more at avera.org/children's.
Mount Marty coverage on KYNT and KYNTV courtesy of Michelob Ultra. The holidays are over and it's time for a new year. The year you vow to finally lose those extra pounds. Healthier food choices, more exercise, and Michelob Ultra. With just 95 calories and 2.6 grams of carbs, you can enjoy the crisp, refreshing taste of Mick Ultra without compromising a healthier lifestyle. Live fit, live fun, live Ultra. Get some at your favorite place to buy beer.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Long day, good day, either way, Yankton Pizza Ranch makes it easy. Our buffet is always ready with fresh pizzas, mouth-watering desserts, and the country's best chicken. No waiting, no stress, just grab a plate and enjoy. So when you need comfort made simple, make today a buffet day at Yankton Pizza Ranch. Buffet every day from 11 to 8.
It's where life tastes better. Surround them up and head her down to the Pizza Ranch. Whoa, that's good.
Slumberland Furniture is your local destination for top brands like Lazy Boy, Ashley, Flex Steel, Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, and more. Carrying a full range of mattresses and furniture for every room in your home, you'll find styles you'll love at values that make sense. From everyday essentials to name brand comfort, Slumberland offers the selection, and their service goes the extra mile. Visit Slumberland Furniture, 2401 Broadway in Yankton, where helping you create a comfortable home is what they do best.
All right, back here on the Lancer Locker on KYNT 102.1 FM AM 1450. Now sitting with Claire Tereshinski, a sophomore for the Mount Marty University Lancers basketball programs. We're going to have two Lancer sophomores, both from Yankton, in the booth today. Claire, the first of those. Claire, thank you for coming in and talking with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So this is going to be fun. We'll talk a little bit about growing up in Yankton and wanting to stay in Yankton. I feel like we got to start with that.
Yeah.
You grew up in Yankton. Is it your whole life?
Yeah, honestly, I've grown up here. Both my parents went to Mount Marty. My grandpa coached here for the baseball team, and it's just kind of always been a part of my life. So staying home was a easy decision for sure for me. So
you mentioned the baseball coaching, of course, as Riverside, and the name Tereshinski needs to be familiar to Lancer fans.
Yeah,
I'm surprised you didn't want to play softball.
I know. I have actually never. I mean, I played softball like my 7th grade year, but other than that, I've not ever gotten into it. So I don't know.
For you, was it kind of always basketball?
Yeah, I think I started 3rd grade, maybe. I want to say 3rd grade. Started doing little tournaments, and I've loved it since. So yeah.
At what point did you kind of realize, you know what, I want to play beyond high school? I want to play in college.
Honestly, I think it was my sophomore year of high school, I want to say. I just felt like I belonged in this sport, and yeah, I think I just really looked forward to taking it further than just high school. So
let's turn now to Mount Marty University, where you decided to go to college in Yankton. I assume being in Yankton, that probably played a little bit of a factor.
Yeah, absolutely. Just having my family be able to come and watch the games easy and be there to support was a big factor in that as well. But yeah, just the fans are awesome and the community is so good. So yeah, just having them be there is awesome.
Does your family get to come to most games?
Yes, most games, yes. And I mean, they even travel to some of the closer ones too, like Barcliff and, closer ones like that. But yeah, it's awesome to just have them be there and support. And yeah.
So let's turn to you a little bit off the basketball court. We got to get to know you a little bit better here. So what's your major? And I know you're only a sophomore and 19 or 20, I assume. I don't know when your birthday is, but what are you going to do with your life?
Yeah, our pinning ceremony for nursing is in tomorrow, I think. So I'm in the nursing program. I plan on graduating and being a nurse, and then hopefully I would like to go back after working a few years and become nurse practitioner or CRNA. I'm not sure yet, but those are the goals right now. So,
and you said pinning ceremony.
Yeah. So I honestly don't really know what it is, but it's kind of like a white coat ceremony when you get your white coat and your little pin. I don't know, but yeah.
It's for sophomore, the second year.
Yes, sophomores. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So you don't really get into the nursing program until the second semester of your sophomore year. So, and that's when you start clinical. So
I take it because you're getting that, it means you're not failing all your classes.
Yeah, not failing.
So this is good.
Yes.
This is a good thing.
Yes.
So let's go to basketball itself and head coach Alan Bertram, who you decided to sign on and play college ball with.
Yeah.
He's only been here at Mount Marty a couple of years, and it's been pretty successful couple of years. Can you tell me about him and Marissa and JD and everybody on the coaching staff?
Actually, it's funny. The first time I ever met him, I played in my sophomore year of high school. I think he was coaching at Central. Yep. But yeah, I love his coaching style. He sets the bar high, and I think that's one thing that's different from high school and transitioning into college is just that expectation is higher, and that's what drives me a little bit more. And Riss is the same way. JD came last year, so he's been here just as long as I have. But yeah, their coaching style is what really drove me to come here. So yeah.
So let's talk about growth now as we are leading into something with that. Coach Bertram and I talk a lot about the defense of this team and how it's kind of really been the bread and butter. It's been the way y'all have won games is really locking down defensively.
Yes.
And a lot of that is you as well. As a high schooler, I would say just from my own eyes watching you play, you were definitely an offensive player. And now getting into your second year of college, you have come a long way as a defender.
Yes.
And your eyes are lighting up as I say this.
I know.
So what is it about defense that is really getting to you?
You know, I think that was one thing that I wasn't as strong as in high school. And just this past summer, I think on the off season, that's one thing that I really worked on. Like in league, we went to Morningside and all those just during the summer, just working on that. But I really emphasized it. Like if I want to play, this is what I have to do. And yeah, just being really consistent in that area. And I don't really know what the drive is there on defense. Cause I mean, not a lot of people like to play defense, but yeah, I don't know. It's something that I've worked on a lot this summer. So,
and it seems to not just be you; it seems to kind of be the culture of the team.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
So what is it in practice that Coach Bertram is doing drills-wise? Are you doing a lot of defensive drills, the whole team? It's kind of seems like almost just a mentality of we're going to stop them.
Yeah, it really is just a mentality. It's all effort, honestly. So it's kind of just being consistent with putting forth that effort 100% every time. And that's hard. But yeah, just being consistent with it during games too. Just, can't take a play off. And yeah, that's, I don't know, in practice, the drills are, I mean, mostly like any other drill in high school or college, whatever it is. But yeah, just it's more of a mentality than anything else. So
it's kind of interesting just thinking about, because basketball teams and Coach Bertram himself, he's told me when he played, definitely an offensive minded guy. It's something interesting with your team that defense is really become the focus. But on the other end of that, y'all can score. And we do know that as you averaged over 100 points a game in non-conference play. And you yourself can score. Well, give me your best move. What is your best move that you think when I get the chance to pull this off, we're getting points?
Dang. Either spin move or just pulling a jumper. Honestly, I feel like my jumper's pretty quick. So I don't know. Yeah.
So let's turn back to nursing. Let's turn back to future. And once again, you're only a sophomore, so I don't know. Maybe you don't have your future plans completely locked down. I know you want to be a nurse, but where do you want to do it? You've been in Yankton your whole life. Do you want to stay? Do you want to get out for a little while and come back? What is it?
So I'm on the Avera scholarship, which means I have to be in an Avera facility, I think, for like 2 years after graduating. I would like to stay here. I work up at the hospital as a PCT on 5th floor, which is also where we do our clinicals, so it's pretty nice to have that down. But yeah, I really enjoy working at the hospital here. I will probably work here for the first few years anyway, until I decide really where I want to be. But yeah, I really like the hospital here. So,
and it's a few years down the line, so I guess kind of you really have options open.
Yep.
You could go somewhere else,
Yep.
see the world for a little bit, and stay there,
Yeah.
or come back
Yep.
eventually.
Mhm.
That's got to be really interesting.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of, it'd be fun to go live somewhere fun for a while,
Honestly,
somewhere warm?
warm, yes. My grandparents live in Wyoming,
Okay.
and I enjoy the mountains a lot.
Mm.
I don't know. I haven't really ever thought about working anywhere else, but maybe Sioux Falls in a bigger area, but I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's go to this spring as you finish up. You're coming off, you're about to finish a road stretch of 4 games. You got one more on Wednesday, and then you get, I think, 7, or is it 6 of your last 8 at home, I
Yes,
believe?
yeah.
That is a great stretch.
Yes.
So personal goals. I know the team goals of what it is.
Yeah.
For you personally, do you have any goals set up of, I kind of want to average maybe this number. I want to put in these minutes. Do you have anything like that?
I never really think about averaging these points or any of that stuff, but I definitely just, my mentality is kind of just going in there, giving 110%, giving those breaks for those people that start. I don't know. I've never really been like, I want to average this or that. Yeah. Obviously I want to play, but just being a good teammate for my team and doing that in any way I can, whether that's on the bench or whether that's in the game. So,
and you guys have got a lot of depth too, so you're able to kind of keep your legs
Absolutely,
fresh.
yes.
Because the style of play y'all have has got to be exhausting.
Yes.
Y'all are running.
Yes.
So what does conditioning look like most weeks? Does he have you running most weeks, or just kind of running in practice?
We mostly play more than anything, which the only way to get into basketball shape is to play.
Yeah.
But at the end, sometimes we'll do free throws, and every miss, you got to down and back. And that's really it.
So who's the best on the team at free throws that you're like, all right, I know I'm not running when this teammate gets up? Is it you?
Under pressure, I'm pretty good about it, but I would say maybe Lacey. Lacey's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah,
so,
all right.
Yeah.
I still remember the 7-for-7 overtime against Morningside, which was very good.
That was awesome.
All right. Favorite memories so far in your first 2 years? You've had a couple of really big wins in there.
Morningside was, or I want to say, both Morningside and Northwestern. Yeah. Northwestern we haven't beat them for a while. It just feels really good to get that win. And hopefully we can get a few more this upcoming season. But I don't know. Both Morningside's win last year and this year have been pretty awesome. So,
and you still got obviously quite a bit of games left ahead of you. I think 10, 11 games left on the schedule before BPAC tournament, which it's been a little while since the Lancers have been there. Now you're still mid-season. There's still a lot of time left, and anything can happen. I know the goal is to get in and wreak some havoc when you get there.
Absolutely.
So I wish you luck getting in, and I'm going to be there every step of the way.
Awesome.
And I love being there to watch y'all play.
Yes.
So thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
That's about going to do it for us. Do you have anything to leave us with for your family or Lancer Nation?
Go Lancers.
There you go. Thank you very much, Claire.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in today.
Yep, thank you.
Next up on the Lancer Locker, we're going to speak with another Mount Marty sophomore, same graduating class as Claire here, in Landon Potts. We'll come back with him in a couple of minutes. You're listening to the Lancer Locker on KYNT.
In nearly every family's lineage, there's a tie to agriculture. It's a legacy reflected in how we raise our kids, help our neighbors, and respect what we have. Farmers Union Insurance was built on that legacy. And while our roots are in agriculture, our protection has grown to include home, auto, business, health, and life. Protect your legacy. Farmers Union Insurance.
Call Brendan Hansen and Brandon Tykrow or visit them at Suite 101B Morgan Square in Yankton.
Looking for fuel or more? Stop by Triple Time Rudy's, your locally owned convenience store at 17th and Broadway. At Triple Time Rudy's, they're proud to support the community, offering fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers and backing local activities and events. Inside, you'll discover regional favorites like Dimmock Cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. Whether it's a quick snack, a tank of top-quality fuel, or a taste of local goodness, Triple Time Rudy's, fueling your day, fueling the community.
Carbless handcrafted premium cocktails are a ready-to-drink vodka and tequila-based cocktail with no carbs, no sugar, gluten-free, and only 100 calories. It's guaranteed to be bursting with flavor in every sip. The Carbless Mix Pack is sure to please any crowd with a compilation of all the best-selling ready-to-drink cocktails, including sweet, citrus, and a twist of tequila flavors like lemon lime, black raspberry, cranberry, and margarita. Grab some today. Carbless cocktails. Less is more.
When First Dakota National Bank created Dakota Mac in 1993, we knew we could offer ag producers something few other banks dared to. Long-term, fixed-rate loans for ag real estate refinances and purchases. Today, we go by Landera, and we provide the same great service. And even more banking options to help your operation thrive for generations to come. Banking evolves. Trust endures. Landera, a division of First Dakota National Bank.
Runza's Barbecue Bacon Swiss Burger is for barbecue lovers.
I respect barbecue.
That's great, Carl.
No, you don't understand. The balance of sweet and smoky barbecue sauce, the crispiness of the bacon, the way Swiss cheese just melts over everything. It's an art form.
So you approve?
I'm having a moment here.
Try the Barbecue Bacon Swiss Burger at Runza, because from the way we make it to the way it makes you feel, Runza makes it all better.
Hi, I'm Deb Speck with Vision Real Estate. Buying or selling a home can be complicated, but with 20 years of experience, I'm here to put you at ease and make the process as easy as possible. We offer moving boxes and the use of our courtesy trailer to make your real estate journey a smooth one. Call me, Deb Speck, with Vision Real Estate, 605-664-5555.
All right, back here on the Lancer Locker on KYNT. 102.1 FM, AM 1450. Talking Mount Marty University athletics on this Monday evening. Just spoke with the Mount Marty sophomore, Yankton native in Claire Tereshinski. And now let's speak with another Mount Marty sophomore, Yankton native in Landon Potts. Landon, thank you for coming in and talking with me here today.
Yep, thanks for having me.
So this will be fun. A couple of Yankton kids from the same graduating class, both playing basketball at Mount Marty. That had to be pretty fun. I bet you and Claire obviously know each other pretty well.
Yep, I know Claire, yeah. Yeah, it's cool that a lot of Yankton Bucks are coming here to Mount Marty and continuing their athletics.
It's becoming a trend for sure across athletics, football, basketball, baseball, track, a lot of athletes from Mount Marty. What kind of is leading into that? A lot of guys want to stay home, you included. So what was it about Mount Marty?
Yeah, for me, I guess it was mainly just, I loved Yankton. I loved all my friends that I had in Yankton in high school, and just happened a lot of them came to Mount Marty as well. So, I don't know, just an opportunity to keep playing ball with my friends. And
you were telling me a little bit about it before we turned on the mic of, you're not even living on campus. You get to have a house with some of your best friends, from high school that are now at Mount Marty, and you all get to live together. You're a sophomore in college, 19, 20 years old. You're living with your best friends and playing college ball and studying. You are living your best life right now, my guy.
Yeah, no, it's pretty awesome. Yeah, I wouldn't complain one bit. Last year I was in the dorms, and now I'm in the house, and it's just fun to live with my buddies.
Absolutely. So let's go to basketball for starters. Congrats on the win, by the way, on Saturday over Briar Cliff. Y'all have had a couple of very, very good wins this season, and a team that is really looking good in GPAC standings right now. So first off, congrats on that. Y'all are putting in the work.
Yeah.
But season's only halfway done.
Yep.
You got a long stretch coming up to finish it, an important stretch. So let's talk about that. Have you guys talked about team goals? I know Coach Othier wants to host a playoff game one of these days. He has talked about that a lot. Are there any other goals?
Really just taking it one day at a time, just coming to practice, just putting in the work and watch it carry over into the games and go 1-0 each game. So right now we're really just focused on the next game, just going to win that one. Just with how the GPAC is, it's really tight race right now, so every game matters. So we're just trying to stay focused on the next one.
Let's talk about you and what you do really well on the basketball court. And for me, I guess just watching, that's got to be shooting the three. Like, you're a good shot from beyond the arc. Is that one of the things that on the basketball court you think you do best, or is there something else?
Definitely. I'd definitely say my shooting ability is probably my best ability that I got. So
now we're going to flip the other side of that. What's something that you think you would like to improve on in your game?
I'd say just probably my defense, just continue to lock in on that end. And I mean, that'll just help in the long run, just being good on the offense and the defensive floor. That's basketball. You got to be good both ends. So.
Oh, absolutely. You know, the old saying of going into college athletics, everybody can score. Defenders are the best players. So that's definitely something to work on. Off the court, let's go to now. What's your major?
Business management I'm going into.
So you can do obviously pretty much anything with a business degree. That's what they always say. What do you want to do? I know you're a sophomore. You got years ahead. What's the plan?
Right now, I really don't have any specific plans on what I'm going to do here in the future. But obviously, like you said, the business management, like you can really do whatever you want with it. But and like my family, my dad owns a farm, so that's definitely on my mind for later. But that'd be way down the road when he retires at some point. So, but other than that, I don't really know what I want to do right now. But I've been thinking something maybe in banking. But
well, you got a few
years aside.
Got a few years to figure it out. That's what I was just going to say. Got a few years to get rolling on that. Long-term goals, you could say. I know you maybe don't have a career set, but what's something maybe you want to do? Do you want to go live somewhere? Do you have anything you want to do career-wise? Something that you really just want to do with your life?
Yeah, honestly, I just living it one day at a time. Just seeing what's going to come up next for me. But yeah, I just say I'm just going to keep living it one day at a time, and I don't really have any plans to move away from Yankton, but at the same point, it wouldn't be a bad thing to ever get out and go see new things and just see where my life takes me. But I guess we'll see.
So since you're a one day at a time guy, not a future guy, let's talk about today, here and now. What are some of the things you do when you're not playing basketball? How do you spend your time?
Really just hanging out with friends, just going to the gym, getting shots up before practice. We have lift at 12 and practice at 1 today, so we'll do that. That'll take up some time, and then tonight we got the national championship game, so I'll watch that with the guys at the house probably, and really probably just chill out today. So
I'm a Denver Broncos fan, and after Bo Nix's injury, I'm a little footballed out today. I'm a little sad. I'm not gonna lie.
That's rough. That's rough for Broncos fans.
So who you got in the national championship tonight? You got a prediction?
I think Indiana's going to win it.
Oh, yeah. I'd be shocked if they don't. I don't want to say shocked, but, man, they've looked good this season.
They look really good.
Oh, my gosh. All right, enough about football. Back to basketball here today. Obviously, we've talked about team goals. Let's talk about your long-term goals. Maybe something on the basketball court, maybe an area you want to improve in, something you want to get done. Do you have any personal goals for your basketball career, not even just this season?
Really just to keep getting better each day. In the long run, just keep getting more involved and being a bigger part of the team as my time comes. And I'm a sophomore right now, so I got 2 more years, so I got time to just keep getting better, and just when my time comes, just make the most of it and help the team win.
We'll finish it up with one final thing. Let's go to some of your favorite memories so far in a year and a half, I suppose, at Mount Marty, either on the court or off. When you think of your time at Mount Marty, what's a memory that instantly jumps out?
This year, definitely the Wichita State game. I think that was a blast to play in, just playing on the bigger stage, and then at Jake Jensen hitting that half-court shot. I mean, that was awesome. That was a great moment. I'd probably say that's my favorite moment of the year. So
absolutely, I can see why. That had to be really fun down there. All right, well, Landon, I appreciate you for coming in and taking the time and talking with me here today. Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks for coming in.
Yep, thank you.
That is the Lancer Locker here on KYNT. Thank you to Landon Potts across from me and Claire Tereshinski from earlier. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back, wrap things up on this Monday evening. You're listening to Lancer Locker on 102.1 FM, AM 1450, KYNT.
Hey Lancer fans, time to hit the court at Lewis & Clark Ford. The Ford F-150 is your power forward, strong and ready for any challenge.
The Ford Escape is your point guard, fast, agile, and perfect for daily drives.
The Ford Explorer is your center, big, bold, and built for the whole team. Meet our new finance manager and sales manager, plus an all-new sales team, bringing fresh hustle and hometown heart.
Check out the full lineup at lewisandclarkford.com.
Lewis & Clark Ford, your home court for unbeatable deals right at 4th and Capitol in Yankton.
Those are the sounds of loyal companions looking for a new home and family. The Heartland Humane Society has dogs and cats looking to become a new member of your family, ready for adoption today. Every animal available for adoption is vaccinated, spayed or neutered, microchipped, and dewormed, saving you over $200 or more in vet care while giving you a loyal friend. Come visit all available animals at 3400 East Highway 50 Yankton or online at heartlandhumanesociety.net.
At Parker of Yankton, we are powered by the hard work of our employees, the loyalty of our customers, and the support of our community. Together, we're engineering success like never before. Looking to start the new year with a career where you're valued and appreciated? Join the Parker team today. Visit parker.com to apply. From all of us at Parker of Yankton, thank you for making this year unforgettable.
Parker, engineering your success.
To a fresh start and boundless opportunities, here's to a new year of success and celebration from all of us at Parker of Yankton.
Sherco, the industry leader in tarping, has done it again with the release of the all-new Sherlock E-Series electric tarp. The E-Series features fully assembled front and rear arms, a pre-wired sealed control box, and Sherco's exclusive SmartWire sealed harness for quick and easy installation. Operate the E-Series with the SureLink EZR remote or by your smartphone using the SureLink app. Add more time to your day with the Sherlock E-Series. To learn more, contact your authorized Sherco distributor or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best. Demand Sherco.
Beef, pork, seafood, poultry, and more, all at the Meat Lodge in Yankton. Get top quality meats at great prices. They have specialty items like lamb, brisket, bison, mahi-mahi, crab legs, and lobster. They even have non-meat options like Dimmick cheese, pickled items, seasonings, and sauces. The Meat Lodge in Yankton on the way to the lake on Highway 52. For more, call 689-3000 or go to themeatlodge.com.
All right, back here in the Lancer Locker on 102.1 FM, AM 1450 KYNT. Thank you to Claire Tereshinski and Landon Potts for coming in and talking with me today. A little bit about them and everything Mount Marty basketball. Those two teams, once again, going to be in action this upcoming Wednesday evening on the road down at Crete, Nebraska, taking on Doane. We'll have all coverage right here where you're listening to the Lancer Locker, right here on KYNT, KYNT-TV, audio simulcast as well. It'll be a 6 o'clock tip for the women's game first, men game to follow as usual, and once again, as usual, we will go live at 5:15. 5:15 pregame. I've got the coverage myself down at Crete, Nebraska for Mount Marty basketball. That's going to do it for us today. Thank you to Claire and Landon for coming in. That was great to have them in the booth. We'll be talking with more Mount Marty athletes and coaches every weeknight, or every Monday evening, I should say, on weeknights here throughout the spring. That'll do it today. Thank you for listening to this edition of the Lancer Locker. I've been Tel Tanner for KYNT.